Hello, everyone. Today we have Ricky and Carl here to talk about Carl's hero versus villain AU of you. It's an AU of Camp Minecraft. Say hi to the viewers, Ricky and Carl.
Hello.
Hi.
But anyways, if you like the fact that we're talking about Camp Minecraft, don't forget to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and hit that bell for more notifications. So, Carl, before I start reading what you have so far, what inspired you to make this AU?
I don't really know. I just like the joy of making different things and boredom, I guess you can say.
Also, go down below in the description. Check out Carl's channel. Their channel will be listed down below. But anyways, I'm going to read what you have so far. I mean, I've already read it, but I'm going to read it out loud for everyone to hear.
Along with your channel, of course, because you're editing this.
Oh yeah, of course.
That too, yeah.
But anyways, can you all see the screen?
Yep.
Yeah, I can.
Oh, that's good because the last video I had difficulty recording the screen. I think it's because I was on my phone, but now I'm doing it on desktop, so this should be a lot easier now.
Yeah.
Hero vs. Villain AU. Camp Minecraft AU made by Ash, Ricky, and Karl. Jerome, Sigils had called out. Jerome did see Sigils, but he didn't do anything to help Sigils with the new villain Zud. Jerome and Sigils were always had been rivals since they were young. While everyone adored Sigils and his best friend Biffle, Jerome was left in the dark and alone. You see, Sigils has had one of the best quirks. Sigils was one of the lucky people with two quirks, teleportation and fly, which in the SMP world is two of the most powerful duos and quirks that a person can have. Jerome just had a quirk called clones, which just made copies of himself. Jerome, I need backup here, Sigils called out again. Again, Jerome ignored Sigils' call for help. Sigils and Jerome were the only ones on the job that day, or so they thought. Jerome. Sigils had called out again as Zud puts his power into the works. Zud's power is manipulation. By the time Jerome had supposedly gotten to Sigils, he was pinned down by one of his best friends, which was Biffle the hero. Biffle's power is explosions. By Zud's manipulation, Sigils did not want to fight his best friend. Jerome! He screamed again, but again Jerome just stood there. Zud walked over as Biffle knocked Sigils out, putting him on his shoulder and walking through a portal that Craner had opened. As they were walking through, Biffle woke up from the manipulation and saw his best friend get napped as Jerome just stood there, watching them take Sigils. Sigils! Biffle cried and tried to go after the villains. Jerome ran to Biffle and held him back. Siggy! Biffle cried louder, knowing he just lost his childhood friend partner. We are okay, and that's all that matters right now, Biff, said Jerome, smiling because he knew that there would be no more competition with Sigils anymore. No! Screamed Biffle as he falls to his knees. Can I say something before I continue the rest of this story?
Go ahead.
Jerome's a jerk for not doing more to save Sigils.
Well, it's because Jerome envies Sigils, because everyone in their entire life, Jerome's been ignored because his work isn't really that good.
I know, but still, that doesn't mean he should have. That still doesn't mean he should have just stood there.
Exactly. Yeah.
True, but I agree with that, honestly, though.
Biffle's POV. For me, the days seemed to drag on, but for Jerome, they went fast. Everyone at the headquarters noticed that I didn't even come out of my room, not to eat or even to hang out. Everyone to the table for a meeting, including Biffle. I heard the overhead beam. Everyone met at the table to discuss about what to do about me while I was there, and then the hero light from the SMP world shined. Alexton jumped up to their post. Now, go! Everyone scrambled to their posts. I, on the other hand, couldn't do anything because all of it was in partners and my partner was gone. Who knows if he's been unalived? I thought, or worse, forced to do something he doesn't like to do. I knew that I'd let my team down if I didn't play my role in the team. You see, I have a fear of letting everyone down and being a disappointment to the team. No one knew it except Sigils, who's been my friend since we were young, and he showed me that I won't let the team down. He gave me that confidence when no one else did. We promised each other that we would protect each other. Well, he promised me that he would protect me from anything when we were younger, and he did keep that promise. As we got older, I had also promised him that I would protect him no matter what. Aw, how sweet! I thought about that day. The day that Jerome and Sigils was out on patrol. What happened? All I remembered was that I was walking and I got hit by the guy with the manipulation power. What was his name? Oh yes, Zod! I was not myself, but I was very much still worried about what was happening. And I remember Sigils calling out my name and saying that this is not you. You have to fight it. A little after that, I woke up from a dream kinda and saw that Zod was taking a knocked out Sigils. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Where was I again? Oh, knocked out Sigils. So I started to yell and try to go save him, but I felt a force pull me back. It was Jerome. But anyways, Karl, even though you don't have much, I really like what you've written so far.
Me
Thank
too.
you. I appreciate it. I try.
But now that we're done with the reading part, now I want to talk about all of our theories and all of our content that we plan to put in the story. Like one of the
I
things
don't
I really
really
want to
have
see,
anything as of
one of
yet.
the things I really want to see is Zud fight against his father Sunday because Zud has manipulation powers and Sunday has mind control powers. Also, since they're like father and son and they're on like opposite teams, technically, it'd be really cool to like see them fight.
Yeah.
Also, by the
There's
way, what were you gonna say?
Go ahead.
Oh, by the way, Ricky's part in the story he's going to be voicing Zud, the main villain, and I'm going to be voicing one of the characters named Wirren. Karl, do you know who you're voicing?
Probably Biffle or Sigils. I still can't choose between the two.
Or maybe you could voice both of them. I mean, we can voice multiple characters since there's like only 3 of us, but there's like a lot of characters.
Yeah, we can.
But anyways, Latina, what else do you want to talk about this AU about?
Let's just say towards the end of it, there's gonna be death. Involvement of death. Not gonna spoil it, but Ash and Ricky already kind of know. Which I wasn't gonna tell them either. And then
Oh yeah, I know
so
what you're talking about.
yeah. 2 deaths, actually. Kind of funny. Well, it's not funny, because it's death, but
Alright.
I think I know about the first death, but I don't know about the second death.
I thought I told you about the second death.
You told me about the first death, but not the second death, or is the death that you told me about was the second death, but not the first death?
Let's just say someone sacrifices himself to save his friend.
Ooh, nice. And also another spoiler. The spoiler, like Weirin, that's not his actual name. That's an alias that he has to hide his true identity.
Yeah, isn't Raren basically Henry?
Yep. But yeah, in this story, Henry's a hero, but he's disguised as Weirin because he feels ashamed of his previous actions. And also he's kind of like hiding himself to like keep himself safe because Henry was the mentor of Stud when he was evil, and Sunday doesn't like that he corrupted his son, and so he's basically kind of after Henry. So it's a good thing that he's disguised as Weirin.
We should also mention that Sunday, he's not a hero nor is he a villain. He's a vigilante, if I said that right.
I think you did.
Yeah. I don't think I did.
Oh well.
If I did, the viewers get to know it twice.
But also, the only person who knows Weirin's true identity is Alexton. And also, Alexton was the one who saved Weirin from being evil.
Is it Alexton also the love interest of Henry?
Yep. Ricky, what do you think about the story and all these ideas so far?
Good.
Is there anything you want to add?
No, not really.
Is there anything you two want to critique? I think
No.
it's critique, right? I don't know the word.
What word are you looking for?
It's where not give ideas, but like basically like help them with spelling and just English, I think.
Actually, I did see a couple spelling errors, but I didn't want to say
Yeah.
anything about them.
Speak up about it. I won't get hurt. In fact, it'll probably help me more.
Oh.
Do keep in mind though that I do write this around like past midnight, so
Yeah.
Well, one of the first things I noticed is that you misspelled happening.
Yeah.
Can I fix that?
Yeah, that's what
Oh,
I
yeah.
noticed.
Yeah, you can fix anything. You guys are the editors too, so.
Alright. Mhm.
Anyways, Carl, I'm really looking forward to seeing the angst between Zud and his father, Sunday.
Yeah, I'm actually really excited to see what I come up with for the angst between Sunny and Zod.
I remember we were talking about that Sunday is like the strict parent, and like he was like too overbearing on Zud, so Zud like ran away and like went to be like mentored by Henry.
Yeah, Sunny kind of gives me Endeavor vibes from My Hero Academia. Although he like
Ooh.
Endeavor that abuses his children, but like he pushes them to use the fire quirk that they have.
Be right back.
And that's kind of how that's who I'm basing Sunday off of, kind of minus the abuse. Maybe I should add abuse to it ish. No, let's not do abuse. Okay, so no abuse, just strict.
And also another idea that I was talking about in our group chat is that at first Zud doesn't know that we're in his Henry, but then later on he eventually finds out.
Yeah.
But also for the first confrontation, Zud doesn't know that it's Henry. And so Zud is like busy praising Henry and how great he is. But then Henry, disguised as Weirin, is basically roasting himself. And then Zud gets angry that he dares to talk badly about his Henry, but little does he know that that's actually Henry himself talking about himself. What do you think about
Yeah.
that?
I like it, actually. Should we go? We should go over their powers or quirks.
Oh yeah, I actually have the sheet right here. Wait,
Yeah, I
let me just scroll down here, go to Google Docs.
have it up. That's why I brought up the idea.
But anyways, everyone, here's the heroes, the villains, the traitors, and the vigilantes. Alexton, Henry, Jerome, and Gold are heroes. Zedoya, Sigils, Kate, and Craner are villains. Traitors is Biffle. Vigilantes are Sunday and Nico. Their powers, Biffle Wiffle, explosions. Also, speaking of Biffle Wiffle and explosions, Carl, didn't you come up with a new headcanon that he's part creeper, like a creeper hybrid?
I did, yes.
And then Zedoya's manipulation, Kate's shapeshift, and Sigil's teleportation slash fly. That's because of his Enderman and Archangel hybrid. Jerome clones, Alexton technician and super hearing, Henry magnetizing, the Sunday mind control, Nico super speed. We haven't come up with a power for gold yet, and then Craner is portal. Oh, I have an idea for how Alexton's super hearing works.
Oh?
What if with Alexton's super hearing, he can hear like the emotions in people's voices, even if they try to hide their emotions, but Alexton can hear the emotions in their voices and tries their best to like comfort them.
Oh, that would be a great idea, especially with the stuff that Biff was going through now because of sigils being gone.
It would be perfect. Oh yeah, Alex 10, even in canon Camp Minecraft, is a really nice guy and just does his best to help out other people.
Yeah, he basically puts everyone else before himself.
If I remember correctly, I actually helped you come up with the magnetizing power and the super speed power.
Yep. Also, keep in mind that yesterday was its first year anniversary of not
Oh
only
yeah,
this, but of our friendship too.
oh yeah, it was our 1 year anniversary.
Oh, happy birthday to the AU and happy anniversary, Ash.
Happy anniversary to you too, Karl.
I was thinking for gold, what if he actually can manipulate ores and stuff?
Oh, that makes sense because his name is Gold and that's like a type of like ore.
Yeah, that's.
So in here should a type of ores?
Okay,
Yeah, type
okay,
in
I'm
ore.
back. My mom needed help with something real quick.
But
Oh,
anyway,
there goes
Rookie,
the power for gold. Is there anyone else that I'm missing from Cat Minecraft?
oh, Karan.
I believe
I am missing Fran.
Cherry
Yes.
Debt, Cherry Debt, Blushy. We're
So
part
should
of
down
Camp
below here,
Minecraft
should I
for a
put
little
down
bit.
all these members' names?
Yes.
Karan and then Ricky, what members did you say?
Cherry Debt and Blushy. And is Kate on there? Yeah, she is. Okay.
Yeah, Kate was one of the first people I put on because I loved Kate.
Yeah, she's funny.
She is.
Also, speaking of Kate, I feel like the relationship in this AU between Zudoya and Kate is kind of like Adam and Luch from Hasbin Hotel.
Yes. It is basically like their duo from Adam and Luke from Has Been Hotel.
I still haven't seen that show yet, but I want to.
It's a really good show, Ricky. You'd like it.
It's available on Amazon Prime Video.
All right.
Is
Also,
that all the
another.
members?
Wait, what'd you say?
Those are all the members? And Flushy, let's say that one's name. Yeah, I think we have all of them, huh? Yeah, we do. Okay. Sorry, you were saying, Ash?
But anyways, one of my headcanons for Zud, I don't know if you want to include this in the AU, but one of my headcanons for Zud and Camp Minecraft is that he knows dark magic.
Yeah, I can add that he knows dark
Wasn't he with
magic.
season 3?
What was that, Ricky?
Was it with season? Was it Zed a Dark Wizard in season 3? Like, wasn't that like his thing, or am I thinking of someone else?
Was that even in season 3?
He was in season 3.
Yeah, he was. Remember, he was the one who had the base where Sigils put bedrock on top of his axolotl tank.
Right. Ooh, what if Zod took Biffle's place in season 3?
I mean, that could be
Maybe.
possible.
That's gonna be a headcanon, because I think that would.
Ooh. What if he had the best Biffle audition, but he did it off screen? Because remember, Sigils was holding Biffle audition. What if he went to audition for Biffle and he had the best out of all of the candidates, but he did it off screen?
Yeah, that would make sense. What's your guys' opinion on Minecraft Season 5, if it does end up coming out?
I'd
I
be
have
excited to see it come
high
out, although it's
expectations
a
for.
shame.
What were you saying, Ricky?
It's sad that Henley won't come back, but I'm excited to see season 5.
Yeah, I'll miss Henry, but as long as we have the main ones.
But anyways, I expect season 5 to be epic because the number 5 is a very epic number. And I have
Yeah,
a feeling it's going to be a big season.
it better be a big
Yeah.
season. Season 4 was so short.
Yep.
I didn't like how it was so short.
Better than season 3, which ended before it could even begin.
True. The one I'm really excited for is Insane Craft if Sunday's down for it.
Mm. Like in the public chat.
Anyways, I have a question about Kate's shape-shifting powers.
Go ahead.
Do her powers just involve looking like someone, or can she actually sound like someone as well too?
It depends how long she hangs around them for. Say if she hangs around them for like years, then she can mimic their voices. Let's say if she hung around, let's see, Zod, for example, for years, and she can mimic his voice.
Oh, I just came up with a funny headcanon. What if whenever Zud's gone off on like a mission, Kate often like pranks the other members and often pretends to be Zod.
That would be a cool one, yeah.
Paul, what's up?
Also, I think you told me why Zud, Sigils, and Kate are villains, but why is Craner a villain?
He just wanted to do something different. Also because he was bullied, let's just say.
I wonder how Sunday feels about his friend Craner being a villain.
Craner? Not Craner. Sunday doesn't really know it's Craner because of how Craner's changed.
So Crainer's
There's a
changed
lot-
so much?
Yeah, because Sunny and Crainer are also childhood friends, and then Crainer ended up moving away to another place, and then he moved back, which his family his background with his family is that they're all heroes, but Crainer wants nothing to do with them because of how they treated Crainer. So when they move back, Crainer becomes a villain, and yeah, Sunny doesn't know that Crainer's even back yet, and
I wonder. I wonder what happened to Craner and Thea IRL for Craner to say that it was a messy divorce.
didn't he go on 2/3 with Josh and Jelly and said what happened?
Maybe? I didn't really see that though.
I don't know if we should say it on video though. I think
I mean, you
it
can
was
DM it to me.
okay. Yeah, I'll DM it to you because yeah, it's not very YouTube friendly. You can get kind of demonetized from it, and I don't want that.
Oh yeah, that's right. You're monetized. Me and Ash are not.
Yeah,
Oh, by the way, I just remembered 2 more camp members. Is it okay if I
I
add
am
2 more
glad that
camp
Craner does
members?
seem.
I'm okay with that. Go ahead.
Gary and
I am glad that
Mr. Chang.
I am. Oh yeah, they were they were so funny. I like Mr. Chang's main channel.
I sent you a DM, Ricky.
Yeah, I saw. Oh,
That's what I
yeah, I
heard,
do
but
remember him saying that. That
yeah, Josh
contributed to
tends
his
to
divorce, though.
probably it. That's usually how it goes, though. So, because Josh makes fun
All
of
right,
him a lot for
I.
it.
Oh,
Oh, by the way,
all right.
I have a funny
I
thing
am
to say
glad.
about Nico and his superpower. Nico's a vigilante because he's so fast he doesn't have time to deal with anyone else's bullshit.
Nice. Yeah, I
And
am glad
Sunny,
Craner seemed to be doing much better with his new girlfriend and their baby.
their baby's so cute. I love their baby.
Oh yeah, she is.
She's adorable. We should mention too that Sunday he prefers to work alone, but Nico has asked Sunday if he wanted to work together, but Sunday refused.
Yeah. Sunday's family is also really cute.
Sunday's
I
family
know,
is
right?
adorable.
Colton is so funny. I really wish Sunday would let him shout out his channel.
Yeah.
But anyways, Carl, now we gotta figure out how to incorporate all these other members into the story as well too.
Yeah, that's the trouble I'm gonna have.
Ricky, this is why we
And
need your
I'm
help as
really
well
gonna.
too, because you can help us involve these people as well too.
Yeah, I was about to
Whatever.
say something about that. I'm not really gonna be doing any writing until my computer gets fixed because I did most of the writing for our story on my computer.
For Karan, I think he would be a vigilante. I don't know, he just gives off that vibe.
So we should put Corinne under the vigilantes.
Yes. Leshy, I would say she'd become a villain. I'm not sure. What do you guys say?
Oh, maybe. What about Karan's character's alter ego, Fish Stick?
Oh, that
How
could be
Karan
good.
kind of does the voice for Fish Sticks? What about Fish Stick? What would Fish Stick be?
Probably a villain. That could be like
Also, how
his
the
name.
Also, how the fuck does Craner do that voice? I cannot do that voice for the life of me.
I accidentally
I don't
spilled out fish
know.
stickers.
And for that matter, how the hell does Sunday do the voice for Derp Sunday?
I like Derp Sunday.
Me too. I wish Sunday would continue doing that voice.
Yeah, I wish he would bring him back, period. I think Sigils, Biffle, and Zud would really enjoy Derp Sunday. Especially
Yeah.
Zud. Zud would be like the type of person to become like friends with Derp Sunday.
He really is.
Biffle too, but not as close as Zud would.
But what do you think about my headcanon that Zud is Sunday's son?
I love it. I love that headcanon.
But also, it also kind of makes sense genetically because both of them have like dark hair and blue eyes.
Yeah.
And the name Zud sounds similar to Sunday in a sense.
Yeah? Hmm.
Carl, Ricky, I'm going to DM you something in the group chat. Let's see. I was on looking on Instagram and I saw this, and I feel like this should be like one of like Zud's villain outfits, and also one of his like poses as well too. Like I really like it so much.
Oh, I saw that too. I love it.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah.
I can see it.
Also, the reason why I think it'd be a perfect villain outfit for him because he was Henry's apprentice, and Henry's skin kind of looks like a knight outfit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can see that. Yeah.
And in Camp Minecraft, Henry had like a castle to represent how he was like a king, and so since Zud was like his apprentice, so Zud was like the next successor.
Yeah.
I mean, I already think Zud looks hot, but Zud looks really hot in that outfit.
He does. Yeah.
Why am I always attracted to the bad guys?
Because you
Oh,
are a bad person.
don't feel like they're Lone Ranger, Ash. I'm attracted to the bad people too.
That's because y'all are bad people.
Tell me something we don't know, Ricky.
Remember, Ricky, I'm only a bad person because of you.
You sure about that?
I'm not saying anything because my character got corrupted from a god / unknown, so.
Alright. Also, if you hear anything, don't worry about that. That's just me playing on my PS5.
So what? Talking about my story, what do you think about the little saying from Biffle's point of view, saying that he promised Sigils that he would protect him once they got older? What do you think about that specific line?
Huh.
I think he kind of failed his promise because he failed to save Sigils.
Yeah.
True. Also trying to find Sigils too later on in the story. That was a little spoiler.
Alright.
Also, I wonder how Jerome's gonna feel about Sigils turning into a villain.
Huh. I don't know.
I honestly think Jerome should be scared because Jerome knows that Sigils is quite powerful, so I think Jerome should be scared of what he lets Sigils become.
Yeah. He's gonna end up regretting not saving him.
And I feel like Sigils is gonna have a lot of pent-up anger against Jerome for not saving him.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, that's usually how it goes.
Drum is a jerk.
Maybe I should kill off. Sorry, not kill off. Unalive Jerome instead of one of the other characters. Maybe I should have Sigils get his revenge. What do you guys say?
I mean, it's up to you.
You guys are like basically my co-writers.
But anyways, that Zud villain outfit, I'm going to post it in the Camp Minecraft chat for everyone to see.
Alright.
Okay.
But Carl, what do you think about how in the server there's an entire section dedicated to Camp Minecraft, and this voice chat is entirely dedicated to Camp Minecraft as well too?
I think it's awesome because instead of like flooding the public chat with it, it has its own little sideline.
But anyways, I can't stop thinking about Kate shapeshifting into Zud to prank the other people.
Oh, that's gonna be a fun part to rate.
Yeah.
Anyways, in addition to voicing Weirin, aka Henry, I feel like I should also voice Kate as well too because I feel like Zud and Kate are like siblings to the Purple Pals, and Ricky not siblings.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would make sense, yeah.
And I like
Also,
pulling
not
pranks
only
on
that-
Ricky.
Yeah.
And I like to think that Kate pretends to be Zud to get the other villains to do silly things for her.
Oh, for sure, that would be such a Kate thing to do.
Heard that.
Speaking of Kay, isn't she getting married soon?
He is.
Yeah, she is. Jerome did get married, if I remember right.
Yeah, Jerome did get married, yeah. I think he was one of the first ones, too.
Let's move. Sounds like we're inside. Stack up.
Oh, speaking of getting married soon, my fiance and I might be getting married soon.
Ooh, congrats, you two.
Thank you. Oh, and if I can somehow convince my fiance to join us and voice one of the characters, I'd want him to voice Jerome because in Camp Minecraft, my fiance is most like Jerome, I think.
Yeah, he can voice Jerome, if he wants to, of course.
Oh, we hit those. We hit those. I hit a moving headshot. Get wrecked, nerd.
Anyways, did you know that in Camp Minecraft Season 4, in Zud's comments, I would always try to encourage him to be a villain and join Sigils?
And he did.
He did, yeah, he finally did.
Anyways, I had a feeling a long time ago that he joined him because of that one video where Sigil said, well, not Sigil, but Zud said, I'm looking for the quote. Where's the quote at?
Ah, fuck.
I forgot what the quote was, but he said something along the lines because if I ever choose to go on another team or join Sigils or join anyone else, then maybe I can be on both sides, something like that. Oh, here's
Yeah,
the
I
quote.
think I remember
Because
that.
if I ever choose to go on another team or join Sigils or join anyone else, and if I'm on the good side of Biffle, then maybe I can be on both sides.
Yeah.
What were you thinking the first time you heard Zud say that?
I don't remember how I reacted.
Yeah, I don't really remember how I reacted either.
But I just hit a no-scope shot with a sniper.
That was so off topic.
I'm playing Call of Duty right now.
Also, Karl, what do you think about how I based Ricky's evil skin off of Zud's evil smile character?
I like it. Would there be any changes you guys would make it, or add anything to it?
I definitely want to find a moment to put Henry in the story, but I'm not sure where to put him in, though.
Yeah, that's kind of the hole that I'm in right now, because certain characters I don't know where to like
Oh,
introduce.
we hit those.
Yeah, because Henry was in the first couple paragraphs that I had mentioned, but I had erased it and I put Biffle in the story.
Do you think Henry will be one of the heroes who tries to rescue Sigils as well? Or what do you think Henry
Maybe.
would do in this situation?
I think Henry would be pissed at Jerome. Because they were supposed to watch each other's backs on the scouting route.
Also, Karl, I think we discussed this a long time ago, but it kind of feels like Jerome's like the main leader of the superheroes, but like Henry's kind of like a second in command. It kind of feels that way.
Tracks are fresh. Looks like they went this way. Vehicles incoming, shift right. Easy, easy. Let 'em pass.
So is Jerome like the head of like the heroes? Let's see, or who's like the main head?
No, the main head I put is Alexton.
Ooh, Alexton, the main head of the heroes. Ooh.
I think Alexton has like that leadership too, so
Good boy, Riley. Stay low. Follow my lead.
Well, that makes Alexton saving Henry and turning him into a hero all the more better because the leader of the heroes did something to reform someone. But even though Alexton's like a great leader, but he has to keep that secret that Weirin is Henry from the other superheroes and everyone else.
But here, so let's take this nice and slow. Scatter out and see if you can find
yeah.
He's a great leader, but he's hiding a secret. A big secret.
Stay out of sight. You'll alert one of the guards. Okay, lots of enemy movement here, so let's take this nice and slow. Scatter around and see if you can find anything. Remember, move slow and keep your eye hidden in the grass. This should work. Good kill.
Oh, Karl, didn't you say you want to add a Sigils POV as well too?
Yeah. I will end up getting to that. I might start adding Sigil's POV after I do Biffle's.
Also, I really like that moment that I came up with where how Alexton and Henry first met is that Alexton was working on one of his gadgets and he nearly dropped it and broke it, but Henry managed to save the gadget by using his magnetizing powers.
Yeah, I'm really glad you came up with that.
The guy in the trailer.
How did I miss that?
I'm not just good at coming up with angsty moments, I'm good at coming up with wholesome moments as well, too.
So nice you can join us.
Yeah.
What's the matter? I can just see a ghost. You didn't get anything from me.
Don needs your help, Ash.
Well, what's going on?
I don't know, but he pinged you in the main channel asking for help. Which, speaking of which, y'all should join our Discord.
Everything to Barnaby's turn, including you. Operation Homecoming will proceed on schedule. Barnaby's Charlie. Operation Homecoming. Mikey, what's your position? Boys better double time it or you get left behind. Roger that. We're on our way. Marking the rally point now. Get Riley out of there. We'll regroup at the exit. Stay out of sight. Don't lose one of the guards. Get Riley south to the rally point. Good boy, Riley. Let's move.
Alright.
But I have a question. Has the leader of the superheroes, Alexton, met with the vigilantes?
I don't know.
He has met up with Nico, so he knows Nico's the one. But he has yet to meet up with Sunday. Because, Sunday doesn't like working with anyone, so.
That's... Okay, Ash, you have more experience with the plural kit bot than I do, so that's all you. I'm just reading what's going on right now.
Stalker 6, we're headed to your position. Don't let the party without us. Riley, slow down. This is Stalker 2. Riley, heal.
So one of the members is having an issue with one of the bots, but I couldn't quite figure out how to help them. But I looking up how to help.
Yeah.
Anyways, Karl, what'd you say about Alexton meeting any of the vigilantes? I was kind of trying to help out how to fix the problem.
Thanks, man.
He has met up with Nico, so he knows about Nico. But he has yet to meet up with Sunday, because Sunday, we all know he likes working alone.
Yeah.
What I say when I say it, understood? Yes, sir.
Oops.
I feel like Alexton and Nico would get along, even though Nico's a vigilante and Alexton's a hero.
Yeah, they would get along, yeah.
Bro, really just tackled a wolf out of midair.
really need to get into cosplay again.
That still sucks what TikTok did to your account.
Yeah, and I didn't even do anything either. I just woke up to it with it banned.
Yeah, that's awful. I really liked watching your TikTok cosplays.
Yeah. Oh well. It's how TikTok wants to play. I can play it back harder. So.
Oh, get no scoped. Get no scoped.
Also, another thing I really want to have in this story is Henry having flashbacks of when he was evil and Zod's mentor.
Yeah.
And having those flashbacks like haunt him. But yeah, one of my favorite types of heroes are the reformed heroes because it shows that not all heroes are perfect and that heroes do make mistakes, but it's not about what happened in the past. It's about what they do in the present to fix their mistakes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
December is a huge indicator of that for us.
Yeah, like you said with your story, Ash, on character AI. Basically the moral of the story was that no good is ever truly good, and no bad is ever truly bad.
Oh yeah, I'm really glad you remembered that story, and I'm glad you got the message. I knew you'd get the message the moment I started reading the story.
Yeah.
Be right back.
Anyways, Carl, what do you think about how for Ricky's channel, while his computer's not working, I've been doing Camp Minecraft videos?
I like it.
You probably should have expected me to do that because you know how much I love Camp Minecraft, so you knew that the moment I got a hold of Ricky's channel, I'd be posting Camp Minecraft stuff.
What else do you think I should add, Ash?
Oh, what else you should add? I should probably get back to the story. I feel like in the story, Sunday's this character who tries to act all tough and high and mighty, but deep down, let's see now, how do I describe it? Like deep down, he's not as tough as he thinks he is.
And which character are we talking about? Sorry.
Sunday.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And I kind of want to see him like when no one's looking. I kind of want to see him like cry about how his son has like fallen to the path of darkness.
Yeah. That would be cool. Maybe I'll do a Sunday point of view too.
Oh yeah, you should definitely have a point of view from Sunday.
Yeah. At that case, I should make them into their own chapters. That would probably be better.
But yeah, basically Sunday after he confronts Zud and like has this like huge fight. I don't know if Sunday should win or lose the fight. But like after that fight, Sunday goes back to like his mansion, and then in his bedroom he's like when like crying. So what do you think about that, having a huge cry after a big confrontation?
I think it helps because as you have so much emotions picked up inside you, it's okay at times to let it all out.
Convoy incoming. Grab that grenade launcher.
What's your thought on Craner being a villain?
He
I mean,
seems like a villain type.
I really like it because I feel like that would definitely affect Sunday as well too, because have Sunday having to see his best friend become a villain or something like that, his childhood best friend being evil. I feel like that would definitely affect him once he found out it was Craner.
Yeah. On top of his son being a villain too? Yeah.
Oh, we hit those shots. Get wrecked.
Oh, my water dropped. The floor is really comfortable.
It really is.
Is there any characters you guys are excited to see more of or want to see more of?
Hey, definitely, I for chaoticness.
I definitely want to see more of Sunday, and then also more of Henry, mainly because I'm voicing Henry, and I came up with the idea for like Henry being disguised. So I feel like I could portray him really well.
Yeah.
Ow. That hurt. Whoa.
Anyways, let's talk about which characters we're the most scared of. Which characters are you the most scared of?
I'd probably say Sigils. Sigils is the one that I'm most scared of.
Because he has a lot of pent-up anger for not being saved?
Yes. And his quirks / power could do a lot of damage too. And hurt.
A character that really scares me is Zud because he has the ability to manipulate other people's powers.
I'm being
Yeah.
lit up. Ah, fuck.
Anyways, one of the reasons why the Zud and Sunday fight really intrigues me is because imagine manipulation and mind control going up against each other. How does that even work?
Ooh, good question.
I'm sorry. Can we repeat your question? I was helping a friend with something.
Anyways, I'm really intrigued by the idea of Sunday and Zud fighting against each other, because how exactly would mind control versus manipulation work against each other? Like, imagine those two powers fighting against each other. How would that work exactly?
Well, they can have people fight for them. They don't technically have to fight themselves. But they, just, take over the person, I guess you can say. And just, tell them what to do, I guess. Well, that's for Sunday. Sud, yeah. I guess. How do I put it YouTube friendly? I don't want to say that word.
Push it clear!
Zud basically tells the person that he's gonna do something to a family member or friend if they don't basically manipulating them into his doing. So
God damn it.
how excited are you guys to see you finished
Something down, buddy.
hang on.
Wait, what'd you say?
Pretty excited.
Sorry,
Karl,
I ended up getting a call. How do you guys like? No, what was my question? Got interrupted rudely by someone. Dang it.
We're asking about how ready are we for the for something to
Oh,
finish something.
how excited are you guys to see the next couple of productions for it?
Pretty well good, yeah.
I'm pretty excited as well.
That's good.
Headshot. Yeah, you thought.
Also, Karl, another thing I'm trying to figure out is when exactly did Zud become a villain, and was he a villain before all those other characters were villains? Or were those characters already villains after he was a villain? Or before he was a villain?
Let's see. He kinda was a hero, let's say, because of his dad, Sunday. But Sunday being the strict parent he was, he kinda like made Zud not wanna be a hero. Or like Sunday, like his father. So instead of becoming a villain or a vigilante, I am totally butchering that. He became a villain. And ever since then, he's loved being a villain. But he became a villain after Craner. So, because Craner was one of the main ones. And then it was Zud, and then Kate, and then Sigils. Yeah.
So was Zud a villain before Kate or after Kate?
It was before Kate.
Because I'm trying to figure out the flashbacks, because you know how like Henry used to be a villain, so I'm just trying to figure out who was on Henry's side when he was a villain.
Yeah. It would probably mostly just be Craner, and then Zud after that. Actually, no. It's Craner and then Kate. Sorry. Craner, Kate, and then Zud.
So when Henry was a villain, Craner and Kate were villains too?
Yes.
So while Henry was training Zud, there was also Kate and Craner on his side as well too?
Yes. It was both of them were on his side as well. Before Henry transitioned to be a hero, he was actually the leader of the villains.
Ooh.
And then when Henry left, Craner became the owner, basically. Well, not owner, leader.
Wait, so Craner's the main villain?
Yeah, I'd say Craner is one of the main villains. Not one of the strongest, but Zud's one of the strongest.
Ow.
But Zud's the strongest. Craner's the main, I guess you can say. One of the mains, anyway.
But I really like the idea of when Henry was a villain, he was actually the leader because in Camp Minecraft he did all sorts of evil things as a villain.
Yeah.
I don't know how, but when I first started watching Camp Minecraft, Henry somehow got me to root for him even though he was the villain.
Yeah.
Karl, when you first watched Camp Minecraft, who did you root for?
I'd probably say Sigils, but Sigils was like one of the nice guys.
How is he? Hang in there, Ajax. Hang in.
Ow, that hurt.
Oh, what happened?
I bit the side of my cheek eating my food.
Ouch!
Yeah, it hurt.
It's a kill list. Rourke's targeting ghosts. Who the hell is Rourke? No time to explain, kid. Boys did okay, but you need to get back to LA now.
Do you think there's ever gonna be an end to it, or do you think it's just gonna keep on going?
What's gonna keep going?
The story. Do you think it's gonna end or keep going? Are any of the other characters gonna have redemption or?
I'm not sure how long the story is going to be, but it would be nice to see one of the characters get redeemed. Well, technically, Henry's already a redeemed character, but I mean, like, it'd be really nice to see another one of the characters get redeemed.
Let's say if I do redeem a character, which character would you like to see redeemed?
Well, it depends on how more the story goes. That'll determine whether or not I think one of the characters should be redeemed or not. It really depends on how the story goes. And who I
Yeah.
root for.
Yeah.
Ooh, or what if a character doesn't exactly become a hero, but they become like a vigilante?
Ooh, that would be cool.
They get reformed, but they don't want to be a hero because they don't really like support the heroes, but they want to be like they have like their own sense of justice afterwards.
Yeah. I think I know the perfect character for it, I think.
Oh, who do you think should be redeemed, or do you not want to say?
I won't say it here in the video, but I'll DM it in the chat.
Okay.
Once again, the Federation was attacking us. We were headed into chaos. And somewhere, in the middle of that battle, was our father. We had to find him.
There we go. I sent it to you guys.
All right. I forgot my controller is a vibrating controller. Maybe, yeah. Those are good options.
That's weird how we thought about the same character.
It is.
Yeah, maybe let's do him. Because it would probably make it less on Sunday's plate. A little hint for the viewers. By the way, if you guys have been listening. Mine think a lot alike.
I know, right? But anyways, Carl, do you think Jerome's gonna get what he deserves?
Yes.
Well, that's good.
Yep. I'll be right back. I know it's not good, but
All right.
Okay. So, Ricky, do you have any ideas or or theories you have about the story so far?
Not yet.
But Ricky, I do really feel like you'd be the perfect voice for Zud. Oh, you have to go?
Yeah.
Bye, Ricky. It was nice talking to you about Carl's Heroes versus Villains AU.
Yeah, definitely.
But anyway, before you go, want to say bye to the viewers?
Yeah, bye, viewers.
Oh, welcome back, Carl. Ricky had to leave because he had to go do something.
that's okay.
But anyways, while you were gone, I was scrolling through Instagram, and I was scrolling through Henry's Instagram, and I found this post that I think would be perfect for him in the story as we're in the hero. I really like this pose that he make. Hero pose.
Oh?
And the reason why I think he looks like a hero pose is because it looks like he's enjoying nature and wanting to preserve nature, preserve life, and that's what heroes do. They preserve life.
Yeah. Ooh, I like I like that post.
Me too. But yeah, I feel like Henry's hero outfit should be different than his villain outfit. Otherwise, people are going to like put two and two together and realize it's him.
Yeah.
But I definitely feel like this would be one of his casual outfits while still hiding his identity because he's like wearing a hat and the hat's like covering up his hair so people can't recognize who he is.
Yeah.
Also, I'm trying to figure out how else he can disguise himself because if he has like the exact same face as when he was like a villain, I'm pretty sure people would be able to like put two and two together as well too. So I have to figure out how he hides his face.
Yeah.
So how do you think Henry disguises himself?
I was just thinking what I was thinking about like him just like having a hoodie and like some black jeans.
Like in this picture that I showed you?
Yeah.
But anyways, Carl, I really like that you put Henry as a hero in the story because in a lot of Camp Minecraft stories I've seen, Henry was like a villain.
Yeah.
What made you decide to let him be the hero for once?
I kind of like the redemption of villains. Like I know I'm a villain type of person, but I also like when they get redeemed.
I like redemptions as well too. But also another thing I like to see as well too is corruption, and I really liked how Sigils got corrupted in season 4.
Yeah.
Although to be honest, I wasn't too surprised when Sigils turned evil. I was kind of expecting it from like watching all those Camp Minecraft episodes because even though Sigils was like a good guy, but he had like a bit of like darkness inside of him, I could tell.
Yeah.
before we added all those other members first to the story, how did you decide who would be a hero and who would be a villain?
I just based off their personalities and how they treat each other. I know they treat each other playfully, but like I don't really know how to explain it. But just like based off their like personalities and stuff. I guess you can say their characters too.
Well, speaking of personalities, I really do feel like you captured Jerome's personality quite well because I honestly feel like he'd be like the jealous type.
Jerome?
Yes?
Okay, just making sure because I couldn't hear that first part. Yeah, he does seem like the jealous type, so that's.
And also in Camp Minecraft, when I was first started watching season 1, I got into Camp Minecraft when they were doing season 3, but I first watched season 1 when I was first watching like the beginnings. I was like quite shocked that Henry was a bad guy because he honestly had like a lot of like qualities of like a good guy.
Yeah.
But anyways, I really liked how you make Zud a villain because of his actions in season 4 of Camp Minecraft. How he wanted to betray Biffle.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if I can say this, but Zud in Camp Minecraft is kind of a player.
Yeah, I think you could say that. It's not like we made it in a different way. But yeah, Zud's a complete player. And like, this is another spoiler for the viewers, but like how he has Biffle's monocle and he gives it to Sigils, and quotes tell Sigils that Biffle is basically dead or gone.
Oh, didn't you do that for one of your cosplay videos?
Yeah.
And so Sigil becomes a villain because he thinks his Biffle is gone.
Basically, yeah.
That's so sad. I love it.
That's so sad. I love it. And then, yeah. Don't spoil anymore for the viewers, but yeah, that's usually how Sigil's story goes.
Another thing I'm thinking about is we should definitely also try to set up some scenery. A scenery because what makes a great and one of the aspects of a great story is the scenery.
Yeah, that's one of the things that I was having trouble about because
Since I talked about how Henry in that pose looked like he was enjoying nature and wanted to preserve life, how about the heroes live in like a base casino in like out like the forest or something like that?
Oh, I like that. Yeah.
And it also makes sense, especially with Henry and Allison, because Henry and Allison in season 2 were part of the Tree Protection Police.
Yeah.
And they were wanting to protect the trees.
Yeah, that would make a lot of sense.
Another thing I'm trying to figure out is that I know that Henry trained Zud to be a villain, but did Henry train Kate and Craner to be villains? Because we said that Kate and Craner were already villains when Zud was becoming a, a villain. So were Kate and Craner training under Henry, or were they just, or how did that happen exactly?
They were off by themselves, and then they saw that Henry was training Zod, so he just decided to take both of them under his wing.
Ooh.
But Craner had an advantage, because Henry knew Craner from Sunday.
Oh yeah. Anyways, even though Henry was a villain, I'm assuming that he was a kind mentor to Zud, or at least a lot kinder than his dad was.
Yeah.
Because even though Henry was a villain, like he was still nice to Zud.
Yeah.
I mean, and we definitely know that the relationship between Zud and Henry was like friendly. But I wonder how did Henry treat Kate and Craner?
Let's just say that he was basically like a big brother or like a dad to Dad Smash Brother. Yeah, he was like a dad to Sud, and then a brother to Craner and Kate.
Another moment I just thought of it that just popped up in my head is like Zud talking about how he misses his Henry, and then Kate shape shifts into Henry, but then Zud said, "No, it's not the same. The same."
Yeah.
But yeah, I like to think that Kate tried using her powers to cheer Zud up.
Yeah.
And the thing is, with the story having so many characters, I feel like there's going to be a lot of fights.
Yep.
So this story is probably going to be a very long story.
Yep.
Not that I mind because I like long stories, especially Camp Minecraft stories.
Yeah. You want to, Ash, too, that you can post it on your iPad.
Are you sure? I mean,
don't
it's
really-
your story.
Yeah, I trust you. It's not like you're gonna claim it as your own anyway.
True.
Yeah, because I don't really post anything on my Wattpad. And what's the point of making it if no one's gonna see it? So.
True. Although I haven't posted my own story yet because the Sigil's time travels full story that I read in a previous video, I haven't published that yet.
Yeah.
Also in the story, even though Zud doesn't initially know that he's fighting against Henry, I do want him to eventually figure out that Weirin is Henry.
Yeah.
But I'm just trying to figure out how he finds out.
Ooh, you said that Zod uses dark magic, right?
Yes, and Henry taught him dark magic.
Exactly. What if they both use dark magic and cancel each other out, and that's how Zod finds out?
Well, yeah, because since Henry was the one who taught Zud everything about dark magic, Henry would know every single counterspell to what he taught Zud, and so Henry uses a counterspell against Zud's spell, and with them canceling each other out, Zud initially is confused as to how Weirin knows how to counter every one of his moves, and that's how he finds out it's Henry.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, and also another thing I want to talk about is how Zud, once he finds out that Weirin is Henry, how Zud is going to try to convince him to be bad again.
Yeah.
And also Zud being confused as to why Henry became a hero.
Yeah.
And Zud being confused and asking Henry why he threw away all his power.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out if any other characters figure out that Weirin is Henry, or whether or not Henry eventually reveals his true self, or I'm trying to figure out what should happen with that.
Because if Sandy finds out that Henry is if Warren is Henry, then Sandy's gonna end up going after Henry. So that's not a good idea.
anyways, Carl, remember we were talking about that spoiler at the end of the story?
Yeah.
I feel like that would definitely cause Sunday to go after Henry as well too.
Yeah, that would cause him to go after.
So either way, Sunday's going to be on his tail.
That is true.
Also, one thing I like to imagine is that I won't say what it is, but like after the big spoiler, Henry breaks down crying.
Yeah, and then yeah, that would be cool.
Oh, another thing we need to come up with is that the characters, let's see now most of the characters don't know that Henry is Wirren, so what do all the other characters think happened to Henry?
Probably moved.
Because all the characters know that like Henry was like a major villain, so what do they all think happened to him?
He probably either moved or was killed. Probably to the killed part, most likely. Because if they know Sunday was hunting him too.
So when people ask him about what happened to Henry, or if someone else gets asked about what happened to Henry, he just says that like Sunday killed him, the great Sunday killed him.
Yeah, he can say that, yeah.
Although after the spoilers, if Sunday like finds out, then Henry might actually really be dead. Because Sunday's gonna be on his tail after spoilers.
Yeah.
Karl, have you ever watched Steven Universe before?
I've seen part of it.
Because there's something that I want to say about Steven Universe that reminds me of the Wirren and Henry situation, but I don't want to spoil it for you.
You can say it.
Anyway, viewers, warning, this is a spoiler for Steven Universe. But the Henry Wirren situation reminds me of the Pink Diamond Rose Quartz situation, where Pink Diamond pretended to be Rose Quartz, and Rose Quartz shattered Pink Diamond.
Yeah.
But it was all like a facade. Rose Quartz was actually Pink Diamond, just like how Wirren was actually Henry. Oh, I just realized the spoilers at the end of the story really reflects what happened in Hazbin Hotel.
Oh?
I'm DMing you what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
So is there anything else you want to talk about this AU?
No, not really. Unless there's other things you might want to add.
Oh, I'm going to. Is it okay if I add something to the last paragraph?
Or Biffle's point of view?
Yes.
Yeah, go ahead.
But anyways, this is what I typed up so far. Why are you holding me back? We need to save Sigils. Their own side. I'm afraid he's long gone and can't be saved. Don't waste your energy on him. What do you think?
I like that.
I typed up more. I fumed at Jerome saying he's a waste. He's not a waste, he's my childhood friend partner. How dare you talk about him like that? I felt myself getting ready to explode at any moment.
I like that.
I put explode because he has explosion powers, so he was like going to like mentally explode and then also like physically explode as well too because of his powers.
Yeah.
So does it sound like it makes sense what I put?
Yeah, it does make sense.
Boy, think about how Jerome didn't even bother trying to save sigils.
I think how he can't save sigils?
But anyways, Carl, anything else you want to talk about this AU?
No, not really.
But yeah, I think this is where I'm going to end off this video. But thank you, Carl, for letting me talk about your hero versus villain AU.
You're welcome. I'm glad you enjoyed it.
It was a lot of fun talking about it, and this video, it's over 2 hours long.
Wow.
So we've been talking for a long time.
We have, yeah. That's
But anyways, viewers, if you enjoyed hearing about this hero versus villain AU that Carl or Ricky and I are working on, don't forget to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and hit that bell for more notifications. And also check out Carl's channel down below, and my channel down below as well. Well, too, want to say bye to viewers?
5 viewers.
Bye, viewers.